Here's a secret. It's alright to cry all day long and be sad. Hi guys! Welcome back. So for today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you the 5 things I learned through this season of sadness and grief. I know in these rough times, we often feel sad and lonely because we just can't control all the things in our life. And I just wanna let you know that you are not alone. I just also feel like I need to share all of these things that I experienced few weeks ago with you guys. I actually processed these thoughts through journaling, sitting with my thoughts, feeling the sadness that I feel, and rereading some of the parts in this book, Tuesdays with Mori. This is really a great book. You should guys read this. It helped me in this season, and I'm making this video so that it can help you too guys. So the lesson number 1 is change is the only permanent thing in the world. This is obvious, but I think like from time to time, we need to be reminded that this is really a thing. Change is really the permanent thing in the world. Like whatever we have right now or whatever we are going through or feelings that we feel right now, it's all temporary. And like we will definitely be in another situation sooner or later. And because of that, we will eventually be happy. The world and ourselves will eventually be healed in time. Kasi diba, like right now, we've changed from being normal to this pandemic and this lockdown situation. Likewise, it will definitely change again and turn things around. Dahil nga, nothing's really permanent. And we should also remember that we need to surrender all the things that we can't control. Surrender it to God, to Allah, to the universe, to whoever and whatever you believe in. And focus on the things that we can control, like our reaction and how we'll adapt to a current situation. With this, lesson number 2 is, even though you can turn back time, you can still use the lessons to be a better and eventually happier person. Dahil nga, there are just so many things that we cannot control in our life, and one of it is our past. And we know, obviously, that our past is a part of our lives, and part of the past are the lessons we got from it. So we must keep all those lessons for us to use it in our daily lives and for us to be a better person. Lesson number 3 is, it's okay if you're still not happy because of your current situation. Because let's be real, it's so hard to force yourself to be happy if you are really not. But don't worry, because there are some of the things that you can control instead. You can slow down with your life, take easy steps in moving forward, take good care of yourself. It's a season to give extra love to yourself and loved ones when you're in this current season right now. And finally, do not give up. You will eventually be happy if you do these things. But you need to take your time. Lesson number 4 is, there's nothing wrong with expressing your feelings because we are rational beings. I believe that as long as you feel all those sort of feelings, you should express all of them in your own way and outlet. Some people express it through herself and some to someone. The important thing is, you need to have an outlet to express that. So kahit saang outlet pa yan, whether you're just talking to yourself and you share it with other people you trust, it's okay. Also, I believe that it is our right as a human being to express all our feelings. Because that's the thing that we can control, how we'll express our feelings. If we can laugh so hard at a silly joke or express our fears and doubts when we do something new, we should also express our other feelings like sadness and not just keep it in our bodies. It's alright to cry all day long and be sad. Also, there are a lot of other emotions out there and they're waiting to be expressed and experienced by us. And do you know that it's actually helpful to experience all of them? Because you can only appreciate a positive emotion such as happiness once we experience the contrast of it. You can appreciate a happy moment, especially when you lost a part of that moment. Lastly, lesson number 5 is, you're actually living the moment when you express your current emotion. And I believe that it's both rare and wonderful. Because we all know that we live in a busy world where everything is fast-paced and there's just a lot going around that we forget to live in the moment. So yeah, it has a lot of benefits when we express our feelings. I was reminded of this book, Tuesdays with Maury, because it talks about aging, sickness, death, but most especially living your life to the fullest and like being intentional with your life and how you're dealing with it. Maury said, "Alright, that was my moment with loneliness. I'm not afraid of feeling lonely, but now I'm going to put that loneliness aside and know that there are other emotions in the world and I'm going to experience them as well." With this, I learned that detachment is one of the keys to master your emotion. You need to detach yourself from that specific uncomfortable emotion. But it doesn't mean that you don't need to experience it. I realized that for you to detach from that negative emotion, you need to first feel it and then detach from it. It's when after you become aware of what you're currently feeling right now, then you feel and express it, then you can let it go and move on. But moving on doesn't mean that sooner in time, when you think about that sadness that you had in the past, hindi ka na masasaktan or hindi ka na malulungkot or iiyak. From time to time, lalo na if super sakit nang nangyari sa yung experience, you will think about it. And again, balik ka lang dun sa just feel it in the moment, because that's where you'll actually know that you're living in the moment, when you start to notice what your thoughts are and what you're feeling. And I think it's healthy naman. The important thing about it lang is that you can learn then to detach yourself from that so that you can move forward and not cling on those emotions for too long, because it will have a negative effect din naman sa'yo as well, as much as it has the positive effect of feeling that emotion. Yeah, that's all for today. I hope you learned something or two in this video, and remember that it's okay to be sad and express your current emotions. Okay? Thank you for watching. See you on my next. Bye! Sending virtual hugs to everyone.